Hello, everybody. Got loads of people in here. Hello, Richard Hendricks. Hello, Singular Singularity. Hello, Sparrow. Hello, Meph. Hello, I do not consent. I think I got everybody in the chat. Richard Hendricks says the audio compression messes with the song music. That should not be the case. Is the sound not good for folks? I was not aware of that. If that's the case, is that true for everybody? Sound of Findy? Okay, maybe it's like a internet connection issue. All right, so. Stereo's online. For anyone who does not know, I'm in creative mode right now, and I will be remaining so while we're on this server. Sounds fine. Okay, maybe it was just a glitch. It happens. It happens. So this is our 1.18 server. Several people, I think, only have one instance of the client, which is fair enough, and they've already updated to 1.19. So we probably won't have too many people on here. But the reason for the early start, we're not ending early. I'm doing an extra half an hour so that we can do a little server tour, because I haven't done that, and that's ridiculous. It is year 7, which is wild considering we have 30-day months, and what's the calendar? Yeah, 0.3, which I think means 45-minute days or something like that. Oh, by the way, turn down the music a little bit. Might need to turn down a little more. As always, folks, you know your job, your most important job is, run its bases on it. I believe that's end some. Your most important job is to let me know if the sound needs any tweaking. So we've had this server open for a while, and it's massive. The world size is so many gigabytes, and I still have to find a way to make that available for people to download so that people can keep a copy of it. After this, so in about 25 minutes or so, we're going to switch over to the new server, which is not open yet. Nobody has been on it but me. I prepared some fun stuff on there for the spawn, and I really want to see how it goes. So this is my little house. Anybody who's watched my streams has probably seen plenty of this. I'm not going to get into detail here. All the food is rotted at this point because I haven't been online for a while. This little house here, and this one over here as well, these are the houses that are, some of the houses that have been transported to the 1.19 server. But, in case anyone's not aware, go for the new server, immediately set up somewhere that you can grow apples. Well, that should be at spawn, and I'll show you what I mean when we get there. But everyone who played on this server was invited to make a little build to take over to the new server with some of their stuff in it, with some limits. But it's not going to be available right at spawn. They are going to have to find it, and I'm going to have fun setting them loose to do that. So right over here, and I'm not going to be able to remember whose base was whose at this point. A lot of folks were playing for a while but haven't been on for a long time, and I believe this is one of those bases. Some of them I have waypoints saying whose they are, and for this one I don't. Cool that I am. Got Noita over there. But that's not this base. This base, if anyone remembers who all the bases were built by, with this gorgeous bridge. People put so much work into this. I just want to show it all off before we... There's a lot of hairs right there. Oh my god. What happened here? How did that many hairs spawn? Okay. But yeah, a lot of players haven't been on for a while. Oops. I wanted to make sure I had no cover on. There we go. So we just fly around. But we've got some really beautiful houses. A lot of stuff I think I started but not finished. People's lives get busy, you know? Like, we had a lot more people on. Server lag? Oh, that could be part of the server lag. I don't know why that's there. There should be limits on how many can be there. Oh yeah, so this is one of the builds that is also brought over to the next server. So I'm not going to really inspect those, but this is a lovely little build here. We have so many just incredibly talented builders, and as somebody who I don't consider myself a very good builder, if I'm in creative mode, there's certain things that I can build pretty well. But even just these little places, like the little nooks and crannies that people make, I love it. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time in any one particular place, because there's a lot to show off, and then we gotta move over. Fly through the mountain. Through the mountain. We got another base down here, and again, I don't remember whose is whose. Hello, Rufty. Please tell me if you have the names for all of these places. I haven't seen these before. These are new. Very large windmills. Little industrial setup here. If only there was a saying related to rabbits in a population, but I know, it would be so handy if there was. Alas. Yeah, look at this. Wattle and Daub. Very nice block. We got a lot of really lovely modded blocks. We're not going to have the mahogany on the next world. We're not doing the wildcraft trees because they just kind of take over world gen a little bit, and We had a lot of bugs and stuff with them, so we're gonna do without wildcraft trees, but I put a mod in that lets you stain wood different colors, so we'll still have a pretty wide variety. The chicken in here. Pretty wide variety of different wood colors and stuff to use. Look at all the wood. Oh, I just got some lore. Jump scared by lore. This is lovely. Okay, is there anywhere else nearby on the map? And if there's anything anyone wants to make sure I don't miss, let me know. I think I'll head... well, let's head over to Asturial and Sons, since we know they're online. Actually, I should have a waypoint for them. Yeah. We've abandoned all pretense of playing creative mode, survival mode now. This build has been blowing me away. Oh, look at that. That's with the beams. Very nice work with the beams. That is such a nice use of those. This build has blown me away from the start, and every time I come here, there's incredible new stuff that I had not seen yet. And the amount of grinding that has gone into this, the amount of gameplay time that has gone into this, the amount of exploration, clearly, all the little bits and bobs that they've managed to pick up from different places. I'm probably not going to get a close inspection of everything. They have like a whole cellar full of loads of different stuff. Hello, Ended Space. I'm doing a quick swing around, and we got like this place right here where they have just layers upon layers of automation and decoration, and then at the top, of course, we've got 8 windmills. They've got 8 full-size windmills. When these things are turned on, let me see if can I hit one of the clutches and just for a second hear how fast everything goes. I think the hammer is a good one for that, or this right here. Gears, clutch. That's too fast. That's just too fast. Or this one here. Oh, it's actually going kind of slow at the moment. Okay, turn it off. I'm missing chat as well. Happy new server day. Yes, happy new server day. And Sun did great work as well. Oh, you've never seen this before, Sparrow? Yeah. Bye, folks. And hello, Spud. Yeah, one of those is Mama Jama's for sure. I gotta look over at the chat more often. OBS only gives me a teeny tiny... I only got like 5 lines of chat that I can see. 1.18 has some glue-related stuff for Ruin Decor. We have a mod that will actually allow you to pick up the Ruin, a lot of the Ruin stuff. And Jaren Beber's here. Hello, Jaren Beber. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, this build is just unbelievable. And again, I will make a download of the server world available somehow. If anyone has any suggestions, I think it's something like 16 or 17 gigabytes at this point. If anyone has any suggestions on the best way to make that available, like, this is new? Chicken coop, this is lovely. We won't have the eucalyptus, unfortunately. I do love the rainbow eucalyptus logs, they're so fun. But incredible work, you two. Just mind-blowing every single time. Pull up the map real quick. Does it zip down any less? Not really. Not significantly, no. What do you want to see on the map? We'll probably dart over to Briggson's. Brigson has not been online for a little while, alas. We hope it comes back at some point. But there's a lot of people that haven't been online for a while. Maybe some folks will, you know, with the new server, maybe we'll get some people to come back. Mail it to people a series of DVDs in an envelope. That's a perfect idea. We'll definitely do that. Alright, I'm gonna fly over. Oh, this is a little temple here. This is new. Just incredible. And all these, you can't build these. So much exploration has gone into this for sure. Hold on one second. Got a message from someone. Okay. Never mind. Not what I thought it was. Moving on. We've got our world, which is just overrun with too many trees because that wild farming mod kind of went a little bit bananas at one point, and by the time I realized what was happening, hello Rafty, it was just too much. I actually had to come over here and manually, in creative mode, cut down most of these trees, and obviously it's left a huge mess, but there just wasn't really any way around it. It was so laggy. British Museum, like 4 ruins. Yeah, there was too many frogs as well. I'm gonna miss our little guys, but I have decided not to put any little guys mods on the next server. So, Your base is overgrown too? Yeah, it's... I apologize to everyone. I truly did not realize how bad that was. It's been a little while since we've been to Briggson's place. Brigson is just incredibly, like, all the exploration and the grind as well, but just kind of quietly, and all the metal tools that Brigson made. Get this incredible workshop down here, which I think is very, very lovely. And, thing running. Hello, Meep. Meep is here. Meep is on the desk. Look at all this steel. That's just Meep. For goodness sake, bud. Can you? I love you, buddy. You want to say hello to people? He's gonna try to bite me, I think, if I try to pick him up. He's. Come here. Come here. Yes, I know, but that's what you get. Say hi to people. Get down, please. Play with you later. Now I've got cat hair on my face. Whose fault is that? I'm missing chat again. Hold on a sec. Oh boy. Oh, Hari, haven't been very active. Set aside time to join the new one. Awesome. Yeah, the dwarfy vibe is great in this one, Spud. Not getting wildcraft trees. No. We'll have the wildcraft fruit and nuts. We will miss out on like the herbs and the most of the plants that kind of grow around in the world, which I'm quite sad about because I really like those. But we will have the fruit trees and the bushes, the berry bushes. Those are the only things that are available besides the trees. So we are gonna have that. Where are Briggson's windmills? Yeah, there's just one windmill. All right. Out front, and it's not very high, so it doesn't work very well actually. And we got this little underground farm. Underground farming is enabled on the new server as well, so that will be available for folks. I did notice a lot of people in their little ruins had crates of terra preta, which kills firewood. There's just so much of everything. And then there's this big hall up here, which I don't know if it's been expanded. It's been a little bit since the last time I was here. So much work, and so much time, and so much metal just for making the picks that are used to, oh, look at this. Lovely little bedroom, little master bedroom, and then there's the guest room over here, which I slipped in a few times. All right, let's head out from here. Now, I think if we go roughly north from here, we can hit Sparrow, right? Yes. And then Mushroom King's got a base up there. All right, let's go take a look at Sparrow. Should bring me up. One moment, please. Oh, there's something under here. What is this? Sometimes you spot something in creative mode. Oh, is this mined out by hand? Or is this a cave? Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, let's get out of here. It's so square for being a cave. Oh no, this was mined, wasn't it? Because I see the start of the mine right here. Wow, we went deep. Alright. I love Sparrow's little homestead. And ranch and fruit tree orchard, that's the word I'm looking for. This house, I've been in love with this house since I first saw it. I love the way you use the sod roofs. I love your little pumpkin from our Halloween event. And I love this little house. And again, just you can tell how much time and effort people put into playing the game, where you look around their little bases and you see how much of everything. Just look at all this. All of this food that never got eaten. We all had all of that food that never got eaten. Look at all of these. We will have the expanded foods, of course. Of course, I wouldn't have updated without expanded foods. Oops, this way. Missing again. Getting spooked in creative. Hey, I have a skill, okay? I can be spooked in any mode. I can be spooked in spectator mode. Decided not to bring anything in new service, start entirely from scratch. That's fun. Oh, that's right, they changed Terra Preta, didn't they? I haven't really looked into the changes all that much. My entire experience with 1.19 so far has been the Frozen Challenge, which was a very atypical map, and creative mode building on the new server and generating the server. So, I'm sure there will be plenty of Terra Preta available, though. Lots of people brought some over. Different stones generate different layers. Ah, you wanted bauxite. Yeah, bauxite is usually on the surface, actually. If you're ever having trouble finding something, by the way, whether on the next server, or in future servers, or just in general in any games we play, don't be afraid to ask, because probably some folks can point you in the right direction. And even if you prefer to do some exploring on your own, you can usually also just ask for hints, and people can give you hints. So you're going in the right direction without... Alright. So this is Mushroom... Okay, this was Mushroom King's build for the new server, and I think this was their base. I don't know if we've actually been to this one before. The new server, spawn time will be good for apple trees. I'd love to have a little home in the outskirts. I'm so excited for you all to see the new world. We've got the Plains and Valleys mod. This is a nice little cottage. I like this. Ooh, got a hole in the middle. Let's have a hole in the middle. Not quite finished. Looks nice though. I love everyone's little cute little designs. Truly. Alright. I think Mephanestrus, yes, I've got a waypoint here. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be laggy here because all these trees. I'm probably not gonna get a very good view of the base. Oh wow, it really did get overgrown, didn't it? Oh no. Oh. Well, we can all enjoy the suspended windmill on the bridge, which looks very good, although I believe this is a huge hassle to set up. I love how Meph is built into the mountain like this. Hole in the middle is air conditioning. Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. Yeah, well... wild farming, I looked at it, has been updated recently, and the mod developer has changed it so that the regrowth, like the automatic regrowth, is disabled by default. So if we did have it, I would not enable that, obviously, and I would keep a close eye on any updates that may enable it. I love the little garden. I mean, it is a little bit overgrown, but it's such a lovely little area. I know there's pigs around the back and stuff like that. Alright, we've already spent quite a lot of time, so... I think from here, we think Lotheg's tower is over here. I haven't seen Lotheg in a while either. Go take a peek at this, and I believe Brixton's build is just to the south over there as well. There's like a little grove and a dense forest, yeah. Yeah, the mushroom farming, Sparrow, is why I am considering... it won't be on at the start of the server, it's not on there yet. This tower is just so lovely. I may put it on in the future, but if I do, I promise you, love all the chiseling. Love all the chiseling. I promise you we will not turn on the tree regrowth again. That was a mistake. It's a cool concept, but I think it really only works in single player, and it was way too aggressive by default. And I wasn't really online and playing when it was starting to go, and folks were like, ooh, these trees are growing a little bit too fast, and I truly did not comprehend just how fast everything was growing and how bad it all was, so... Oh, we've got our castle over here, of course. I have yet to export this. Someone please remind me. I will export this because it's not finished, and several players were working on this for a long time. We had Gemmerbeber. Gemmerbeber's to the south, that's what I meant, yes. Going to grab some tea? Yep, go right ahead, go right ahead. We've definitely got at least a few more minutes on here. Gemmerbeber, Sturial, I believe, and Sun as well. This is a recreation of a real castle in Latvia, I believe, and it is such an incredible amount of work. This mixed dry stone requires so many different things, including some that are hard to find. All of these orange clay, like first they had to dye the clay and then make all of those tiles. The inside is still gradually being sectioned off and furnished. Oh, there's wallpaper in here now. I don't think I saw that before. Like, this is so much work got put into this, and there's some lovely chiseling over here. Very nice, I like that. So, I have promised that we will export this build. I will export this build as a schematic, and I will, not from the start, but eventually we will find a spot for it on the new server. I will import it, and they can continue building it, so that they don't have all of their work lost without getting the chance to finish it. So, we will see more of that in the future. Alright, Gemmerbeber. That's what I meant to say. Words are hard, what can I say? My apologies. Yes, Sesvain. Sesvain is the name of the castle. I really like Gemmerbeber's house as well. Incorporated some, like, the surrounding terrain and some of the water. I love this staircase up, which looks very nice. Like, this is also overgrown. Oh my goodness. Part of me is like, I wish somebody had like been like, no, 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 dude, you really need to look at the server, because I don't think anyone was pushy about like the overgrowth is really a serious problem until it was way out of control. But I should have taken a look when people were complaining in the first place, and I truly just didn't realize. I love this little house. I love the glass, with the waterfall outside. Very nice work, German Babber. Very, very nice work. And this server is not going to be taken down just yet. Maybe on the 1.23 server we'll see if it... I bet you'll finish it on the next one. Is none of this modded or requiring mods we don't have? The castle, you mean? I think we have everything. I think the only modded stuff in there is the roof tiles, and we do have... That's bricklayers. We definitely will have that. If there's anything that is missing that needs to be replaced, I will, like, in creative mode, help them find replaceable, suitable blocks to replace it so that they don't lose their work. So, I think it would be good. Felt alive, maybe too alive. Yeah, no kidding. It's itself. I thought I was. Thought you were what? I'm sorry. I'm only half paying attention to chat. If you were active in cutting it back, it didn't feel too bad. Yeah, that's true. The problem is, it was areas that where people weren't actively playing were getting, as we've seen now, wildly overgrown. Oh, you have modded woods? Alright, we'll find suitable woods to replace them. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Your floating windmill? You have a floating windmill? Oh yeah! I didn't even notice that. Very nice. Sure, I would eventually become very... Little breaks in a while. By the time they came back, the original home was walled in by oak. Yeah. Oh, you thought you were complaining enough. For whatever reason, I definitely did not. Music is getting loud. I understand you're excited, game, but you need to chill out a little bit. Okay. What else am I missing? Where's Rufty? Rufty is online, right? Or was? Is still. Rufty, where is your base? Remind me, please. Or have we looked at it already, and I didn't realize it was yours? Our lovely little spawn as well. Kudos to everyone who built these ruins when we first opened the server. We didn't fully fix up and fill up the museum because it wound up being a lot more work cataloging all the items than I expected. But we got a good chunk of stuff in here. It looks pretty nice. The spawn in the next world does have ruins at the start, but they're much more ruined than these were. Mephanstros' little inn, which is really lovely. I like this very much. Also, we have a mod called Rotcraft now, which will allow us to make... and was this Asturiel or Mama Jama? Mama Jama was repairing it. Another base south of... Oh, another base south of yours? Okay. Oh, I think, yes. Hard to tell how much is welcome, how much really to avoidance. Can't tell at the end of the start? I'm glad to hear that. I know Mephanstros really wanted people to use that. I believe Lotheg also built this little smithy with this lovely little sign out front, which I love a lot. We got this building made, which I intended to turn into a bakery, and only made very minor use of, and I believe this is also Lotheg's. Lotheg is one of the few players who, for some reason, the name sticks in my brain. I can remember whose it is, and I believe this is Mushrooms, right? Mushroom King's starter house. Alright, there was one to the south of yours. Let's go check it out. Part of my brain is like... You did... Okay, Storiel did the teleport hall. Mama Jama fixed it up. I knew you were both involved somehow. Oh yeah, there's a little base down here. Somebody remind me whose this is. That's right, this is a lovely one. Wait, Sparrow, was this yours? Oh, I love the chisel work. I don't think I've seen this in its current condition. It is a shame about all the lovely wood types we're losing, but wildcraft trees always caused so many problems in exchange for those wood types, and I think having the stained wood should be enough. I will miss the duckweed. Like all the ponds and stuff, the swamp stuff is not in wildcraft yet, so we don't have that. This is Frostwren, okay. Frostwren, lovely work. Pesky Crow built something at the southern orchard, right. We'll take the teleporter down there. Absolutely lovely little house, so cozy. Oh, I love your little kitchen. Whenever I build kitchens, I always think I'm making a huge kitchen, and then I start actually using it, I'm like, this is tiny. This is like 3 by 2, why did I think this was big? I admire other people's ability to, like, make things at the proper scale. It's a skill that I simply do not have. Alright, is there anything else up here that I am missing, that anyone is aware of? Yeah, go ahead and get some dinner, Jeb. I will be going the full 2 hours. I know I said at this time I would be starting the new server, but there's still stuff to show off. It's, yeah, the roof is... that whole thing is gorgeous. I can't wait to see what you all build in the next server. We're starting fresh, and I know it's, like, always sad to leave behind things that you've spent ages working on, but now we have a fresh start, and all your new ideas can come to life. Go south, which is also overgrown. A little sneak peek when you're in creative mode, everything shows up. Till County Orchard. Or Till Country Orchard. Oh my god! Oh boy. Well, we've got a little orchard here, which is very nice. Obviously, this has all been tremendous. This is what we're talking about. Like, it was just too much. For single player, that tree growth thing is fine. For a multiplayer server, it was a bad idea. And I'm sorry I let it get so bad. I really just did not realize. Was this Pesky Crows? Am I remembering the right name there? You're going to hit the Halloween and Winter Solstice. I'll pop into them very quickly, yeah. Alright, thank you, Stella. But this is also just beautiful. The Wattle and Daub has been so well used by all you lovely people. This nice, big... farming area, a little orchard. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous! I mean, look at it on the map. Like... incredible. I don't know how you're all gonna feel about the new map. I am in favor of it because it prevents you from kind of cheesing... using the map to find stuff. Rufty, did we see your base yet? Is there anyone else that we missed? I'm gonna try. Uh-oh. We getting lag? I think we're getting lag. Uh-oh. Stream's okay, right? I'm very excited for the new map as well. Come on now. Uh-oh. Stream is fine? Okay, that's a relief at least. Look at this. This is nuts. I love playing in the Frozen Challenge server with no map. Yeah. I really like playing without a map. I understand why people want to have it, generally. Alright, okay. Oh, because I didn't call it Halloween, that's why. I called it the Graveyard, that's why the command didn't work. Would like some feedback. So this is our Halloween, we got our little tame corrupt locusts all over the place. I had so much fun building this in creative mode. Like I say, when I have creative mode, I enjoy building and I think I'm alright at it. We had so many treats here which have been rescued, salvaged, and eaten by now. Or have spoiled. But I had a lot of fun building this. I like building stuff in creative mode. It is possible, by the way, that on the new server I might not spend very much time playing it in survival mode because I don't have the time. And I have a lot of ideas for stuff that I will never have the time to make happen in creative mode, in survival mode, so I may take more of a sort of game master approach on the new server, of spending my time on the server in creative mode building oops. Alright, where is it? Apparently I had more than one solstice waypoint. I'll just use the teleporter. Take a look at our solstice as well. But yeah. So you may see me online just kind of building... Oh, hello! Steriel. We got our Gorda. I believe this is Jerembeber, right? The Frostbitten Spectre King of the Northern Wastes. Incredible. Love it. I loved all the little sculptures people did. There's my little guy there. Skelethaw. We got our adorable little friend here, the Winged Snow Friend. Such a fun little chisel competition. Oh yeah, this was the unfinished armor set. Our little fox squirrel. This was so much fun as well. There's tons of food left here too. Which will just be here forever, I guess. It's fine. Got our little ice rink, which is covered in snow, because I didn't think that through. There's the starting hut. People could pick up some clothes and some torches and stuff. This little shack here, very lovely. Yeah, this was so much fun. Oh, and then of course we had this build in the back, which I believe was Rufty's. Lovely little tavern, which you didn't wind up getting a chance to use really, but it's still very impressive. Nice work. Alright, ice rink covered in snow is very realistic, yeah. Well, usually they keep it clear or they put a roof over it, you know. Alright, that makes survival feel worse, but building creative stuff feel better. Are the Game Master? Kind of, yeah. Finding clay is going to be hard. I think it won't be too hard, because the way the Plains and Valleys mod generates the terrain, you can see pretty far. I think it would be alright. And I would love to spend my time on the server just like making fun stuff for you all to find and making little adventures for you. I think that would be more useful than just playing in survival mode. Yeah, the Mega Raid was fun. Tavern is gorgeous, yeah. Alright, is there anything else I'm missing? Rufty. I'm coming to you. No? I don't know where you are. Huh. Oh, you're here. Hello. Where is your base, Rufty? Didn't you have a base as well? And I don't remember where. Way to the south now, won't it? I want to make sure we show off your stuff too. Or have we shown it already and I just didn't remember it was yours? There's a base here, I don't know whose. Chaos! Oh, you didn't have a base. Oh, okay. So we can explore without bloating the server. Yes. There will be... The server will be trimmed every now and then. Alright, I wonder what a puzzle server kind of thing would look like in VS. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be with, like, command blocks and type of stuff like that. But I could, you know, hide something and give people clues of where to go when I have time. Alright, so I think we're gonna log off of this server now. And I'm gonna have to boot up my other client. And I think it's time. I'm gonna jump into... I'm gonna disconnect here. So everyone who wants to get on the new server, who's ready to go, get your 1.19.3 clients up. I am going to, in the Discord now, in our usual channels, I am going to share the address and password in the server addresses and junior server addresses channels. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get on here first. Yeah, it's loaded up fine. I need to set the time, the calendar speed. Actually, I can do that in the console. Hold on a second. One moment, please. The console is working again in 1.19, thank goodness. I'm going to set that the same as it was on the old one, so one day it'll be 80 real-life minutes. I believe that is what we had in the old one as well. Should be the same. And so before I log in here and before I release the stuff, some notes, and I will. Somebody please remind me to type these into the Discord later as well. I meant to type them out in advance and I forgot. At spawn there are some ruins. Some were generated in-game, some were built by me, and some were built by other players, and I imported them and I adjusted them to make sure they matched everything that was there. But I appreciate the work everyone did. There was other ruins that were built by players that I haven't used yet, but I will use them for something later if that's alright with everyone. If anyone is watching this and they're not in my community, it's only $1 a month to join on Patreon, just so that we can keep the server, you know, paid for and everything. And you know, I don't want to run a public server; it's too much work. So the ruins at spawn, you can do whatever you want with them. You can tear them down, you can rebuild them, whatever you want. Don't feel obligated to keep them if you don't like them. You can tear them down for materials. Don't feel obligated to restore them with the same materials they were built with. Do whatever you want with them. They're there just as a starting point. And as for your houses, I have 3 hints for you for your houses. If they're not found within like a week, I'll give you another hint, but I think you'll find them. So first of all, the world has been pre-generated out to 2,000, negative 2,000, positive 2,000 in every direction. So there's 4,000 by 4,000 blocks already generated to reduce lag at the start when we're exploring around spawn. So your houses are somewhere in that box. I know that doesn't narrow it down too much, but the other 2 hints are, you will not easily be able to find them just by looking at the map. We'll say no more than that. And again, I will write all this down later. And there is a hint for where to go, hidden somewhere at spawn. And that's all I will say. It goes immediately 4K out. Good luck. And remember, we have the hills, was it the plains and valleys? What is it? Plains and valleys. We have the plains and valleys mod on here, so the landscapes are going to be very different. There's tons of flat land, there's a lot of plateaus. Should be good. So, I'm going to log in. And while it's logging in, I'm going to release the server addresses and passwords. I need to download a mod because I updated. Okay, they are posted in our usual channels. I think I'm going to stay in creative mode for now. And just watch people play. I won't be. Welcome Mushroom King. Welcome Flax Jackalope. I'm glad you can catch the beginning of this too. I'm excited. So I think to start with, I'll just watch, because I already know where everything is at the start. I probably will do some survival mode playing. I'll probably switch back and forth, and I promise I won't cheat like in creative mode. So here we are at spawn, and I will just wait for some players to come in before I look around too much. You like the password? I'm pleased to hear it. We'll see. See people trying to log in on the console. I can't really watch the console and the stream though, so see who gets in first. I'm very excited to see you guys explore. And yeah, I did say that I would also, let's do that so I don't block the screen. I did say I would jump into voice chat. If anyone wants to jump into voice chat, let me know and I'll jump in. Otherwise, you can do text chat. This is so exciting! I want you to download 0 mods. That's concerning. Maybe try again? Is anyone else having trouble? Same. Oh no! Alright. Let's see here. I have... That was a bug that was known and I thought was supposed to be fixed. Debugging stream! Rostrand's downloading 30 mods. Is everyone on 1.19.3? Because the latest version is a release candidate 1.19.4. Make sure you're on 1.19.3 first of all. Rufty's downloading fine. Well, what the heck? I remember something about... Server control privileges false. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing something about a bug with downloading 0 mods. I want you to download 0 missing mods. Mods didn't actually download. I have the mods on my side. Alright, hold on a second. Let me make sure that none of the mods that I have are client side. That could be it. Let me check actually. There's one that could be the culprit. Oh, I'm gonna kind of pause time then, so that you're not losing time. No, that seems to be server side. Oh boy. Now getting downloading 0 mods. There's an issue with some mods using required on server true, but being a client-side mod. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because I have all the mods downloaded into my client folder, because I was using them, because I generated this in single player, obviously. I'm not sure which one it would be. Look at my list O mods. What I'm wondering is Napster. I'm wondering if Napster is client-side. Arrow's got 36 mods. Server-side only shouldn't need downloading, right? It seems like no one's able to get in. Again, the reason I can get in is because I have these in my client folder already. So there's something it's not downloading. Got 37. Oh my god. You're all getting different numbers of mods. Like, how many are there? There's a question. I'll select the core mods. So there should be 45. So something is definitely... There's something you're hitting. Did the frozen server... Alright, let me look through here. Downloaded and said it needed to download 0. Looking through to see which one might be. Gosh, the only way I know how to fix this would be to, like, try them one at a time. Get a ping here. The mods you got. Oh gosh, I can't read that. It's teeny tiny because it's, browser. What an exciting new start to the server, eh? I don't have an easy way to compare that to the list, actually, and there's just so many. It'd be easy to find... Oh, okay, yeah, something else. Shoot, guys. Not the xlib and x skills, is it? Because those are... I don't know if the list is actually helpful, to be honest. Because I don't know what to do with that list. I mean, I guess I can go through one by one in my folder and see if there's one that's going to take a really long time. The Better Ruins loot changes is not there. And actually, I was thinking of maybe getting rid of that because they nerfed the loot anyway. Let me try. I'm gonna shut down the server. Let me try removing that and see if it helps. This will just take a moment. This one. Not seeing configure everything either. I can also remove that one because I'm not using it yet anyway. I was going to use that to adjust the food nutrition values so that we can find a better way for food to... Alright. Better Ruins loot changes. Get rid of that. And we'll get rid of configure everything. We don't need that now anyway. That was for future use in any case. I'm going to restart the server. Not seeing better fire pit on your end. Well, we had that on the Frozen Challenge server. So that one should be fine. I'm restarting the server now. It will take a few minutes. Such an exciting start to a new server, everyone. I'm just gonna respond to a message since I'm waiting anyway. You have better fire pit, okay. This will get all the bugs out now. Fine forever is optimistic. That would be great, though. Here's hoping. Alright. Server should be back up. I'm going to try and log back in. If you get in, please don't go running wild just yet, because I need to kind of start the calendar. Maybe this will be it. Maybe it'll work now. Fine until the next time we want a grand reveal. Yes. Probably. That's probably how it will go. Alright. I'm still in fine, but I also have these on my end. So, folks can try again. Still says 0 mods needed. Did you restart your client? Not working for you. Ah! Alright, let me continue looking through the files here then. Okay, better ruins, bricklayers, carry on, chisel tools. Common lib. I don't see common lib on the list, and that is a dependency. Does anyone have the common lib mod downloaded? Because common lib has a newer version, but it's for and only for the unstable version. If that's not downloading, people might just have to manually download that until it all syncs. Where's that on the list? Teleportation network. I'm following. Don't have common lib. No one's got common lib. Okay. I think quite likely what is happening is common lib is not being downloaded, but it is a dependency and it is necessary. Maybe it's only necessary on the server side, but it hasn't been marked that way. So what I'm going to tell everyone to do, I am going to put a link in the Discord, in the Vintage Story channel. This is a direct download link for this mod. Download this and put it in your client mods folder and see if you can get in then. I've just posted that. Well, you just downloaded it. Still got the same issue. Let me see if there's anything else on the list. Keep looking through. Composter. Figure everything's missing. We've removed that. Any twigs, expanded matter. Expanded foods, harvestable inventory sides. You got 2.3. Oh, let me make sure I got the right one. Hold on a second. Gosh, let me look at my folder here. Common lib. Should be 2.3.3. That should be the version you get. Aha! So other people are having this problem. Okay. 2.3.3. Fixed auto disable if not on the server. Alright, if people still can't get in... Connecting! Hey! Alright, so for now, manually download that. I will... Yes, Sparrows! Okay, we got people coming in. I'm gonna start the calendar. So people can get going as they create their characters, and I'm just gonna follow people around for today. Okay. So after the stream, someone please remind me. I'll go and I'll roll back the version of that to 2.3.2, and maybe that will work. You have to manually enable that mod in your mod folder. All right, we found the problem. Everything is gonna be okay. Oh, I'm so happy you're all in here. All right. And yeah, like I said, if anyone wants to do voice chat, let me know and I'll jump in. I don't know how many people are set up for voice chat now. I am gonna try not to spin the camera around too much. And yeah, I'm gonna set y'all loose. Just remember how to add the mod to the folder. When you download it, you should be able to navigate to your Vintage Story, your Vintage Story folder under it should be usually, if you're on Windows, it's in Roaming, Vintage Story, App Data Roaming, Vintage Story, Mods, and just drop it in that folder, and it should be okay. If you need more help, I'm sure somebody can give you more detailed instructions. Alright, so we got I do not consent over here exploring. So these ruins over here in this corner were our vanilla ruins. These are some of the improved vanilla ruins. They're very nice, actually, what they've done. VS main menu, you can click mod, and there should be an open mods folder. There you go. Extra easy. I don't know who to follow. So this area, there is to the east, I will tell you now, an area where bears can spawn, but they shouldn't come strolling into town, generally speaking. Eventually, maybe we'll build a wall. So these ruins over here were built by... Oh gosh, I don't remember who built them now. Somebody please remind me. I did adjust these. These were player built. You're alive! Welcome! Consent. Coming over. There's a big ruin over here. These little ones here were built by me, and this big one was built by me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I did not consent is under attack! Apparently not safe over here, eh? I love them chasing you off. Run! I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil things. I had the best time building these, by the way. I did mess up my wrist a little bit, but it was worth it, I think. I don't want to show too much. I did not consent is under attack. Alright. We're running over it. By the way, you have my full permission also to cut down all of these redwood trees. They don't need to stay here. Yeah, locusts. Bitter nightshade looks pretty. I believe it will hurt you, though. It's over here. Once again, it's I do not consent. Apparently scaring away a bear. Ah! They found some fire clay. This is one of our neighbors. Alhari is here. Pretty single-minded. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's gonna be the first player to be killed by a bear? I will say, this bear did not spawn over here. I don't think bears can spawn there. This bear was wandering around. We have a mod that makes napping easier. I actually need to explore that, because there's some settings on there, I think. Just decided to take a nap. But I will say, just so that people don't get too confused, that bear spawned to the east, and then wandered in. And I thought about getting rid of it, but I also thought it would be very funny to have you jump scared by a bear, so... Yeah, I had a grand old time building all these little ruins. There are 6 ruins that contain broken translocators. I don't have any specific, like, rewards in mind this time. Did the bear fall asleep mid-run? Yeah, it happens. We already have a very high ore gen rate because somehow it seems like the Plains and Valleys mod or something, or maybe it's just been changed in 1.19. But I was having trouble finding copper. So I increased the surface copper and surface tin, and I just boosted the ore gen rate right up to 300%. Everyone has just run straight out of town. What's going on over here, folks? Getting some mushrooms. Very good mushroom. Over here. Barrow. Bothering a fox. Chasing a butterfly. Running through the forest. Don't know who to follow. Mushroom found some family members. Yeah. I need to figure this out from the beginning. Oh, struggling to get the mod issue to work. Is there anyone who is not actively playing? Yeah, the thing where you just hold a button for napping is a mod. It's an accessibility mod. I think there should be a way to toggle it on and off if people don't want it. Somebody specifically requested that, so I put it on, but I haven't looked into it yet. So, if anyone wants to remind me to look into that. I don't know if everyone prefers it that way, because some people might prefer it the original way. Got surface copper found already. Surface copper should be easy to find. Like I said, I boosted it up because I was having trouble finding any copper. So I really, I buffed that. It wasn't me, actually. It was one of our players requested, because they also have wrist issues. Wrist issues are common in this computer age of ours. Everyone's headed straight over to the forest. Mushroom's getting some clay. Fire clay to start off with. These got huckleberry bushes. Very nice. We've got our wildcraft bushes. As you can see, like, there's just not as much foliage as there was in the old world because a lot of the wildcraft plants have not been ported to their new system, and the old version of wildcraft does not work on 1.19. There's so many hares here as well. What is going on? Feel free to trap and eat those hares, folks. How many times are you going to die because you expect to have a glider? Oh, that will be fun. Good luck. Played this game in like a month. Don't worry, everyone will help each other. This is kind of a nice little forest, actually. I actually considered just knocking down all of these redwood trees before we even started, just because I was so sick of having redwood at the old server. Then I realized, you know, starting wood, if nothing else. The crabs are primitive survival. There will be crabs all over the place. They are a meat source. You can kill them and butcher them for crab meat. And they also dance. Snake Canyon coming back to haunt. By the way, I adjusted the primitive survival config, so we should not get venomous snakes. We do have primitive survival, yes. Managed to get it working. They updated it so that the hollows are not causing so much lag anymore. So we should be okay. Let's see, over this way. I don't want to show off too much. I gotta let people explore. Go over. Where's everyone? Somebody's up here already. Ah, there. Arrow. Ew. But how does everyone feel about the terrain generation? I love we got this, like, there's all these plateaus around. So I think Fasters is off getting reeds and sticks. Very good. I think, yeah, it's funny, because I've been playing this in, well, I mean, everyone can see what's on the map around us. I'm just saying I don't want to show too much on the stream and give away anything to the players who are exploring. Reminds me of a home biome in the ocean. Yes, exactly. Basically, the whole world is like that now. So I really like this terrain mod. I'm really glad we got it. We were able to get it for this server. And that everybody was into the idea of using it. But yeah, I believe, this valley that we've started in should get cold enough in the winter to vernalize apple trees, so we should be able to have them here. if that turns out not to be the case, then for sure all the plateaus around here definitely get cold enough. Because temperature decreases as you go up. So like there's a lot of flat land. And some already found meteoric iron. Goodness. Yeah, I was like, why is everybody running off away from spawn? Because I've only been playing in creative mode, and I forgot, like, the first things you gotta do is, like, go find reeds and stuff. Mushroom in here. Careful with that bitter nightshade. I do believe it is poisonous. I really like the new vanilla ruins, actually. The better ruins have been adjusted, not by me, by the mod makers, to, they don't spawn as often, so they spawn further apart, which in this world is actually kind of important because with all of this big open flat terrain, that means a lot of really big ruins are spawning, like really close together. So with the newer version, they don't spawn as often. Ooh, I found cloudberries. And because they don't spawn as often, that means the vanilla ones have a chance to spawn. And actually, the new vanilla ruins are pretty decent. I like this old windmill. I love the use of the sort of decorative items to make this windmill. But it's actually ruined coats and beams, I think. Yeah, support beams. All right, should be following the players. Where is that room? Oh, I think it won't tell me unless I'm close to them. I saw somebody heading east. A little bit faster. I do wish there was a way... Yeah, there's somebody over here. Okay. I'm not just doing spoilers. Who's here? Darren Bepper's over here. Okay. Did anyone find the hint yet? I do not believe so. I wouldn't count on finding the hint immediately. It's there somewhere. But go ahead and, you know, get established. Get your starting gear. Haven't really explored spawn. Yeah. And obviously, you know, there's some creatures at spawn that attacked somebody immediately, so... You're gonna want to get a little bit outfitted before you get delved too deep. There's a ton of peat, yeah. Mushroom thinks it's where the locusts are. Juniper berries, yes! Make me some gin, I love gin. I don't think gin is an option, unfortunately. We got here, mushroom. Ooh, mushroom found a pig. And some piglets. Don't mind me, I'm just following you. I'm just providing content for the viewers. But yeah, there's, zoom up a little bit here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings containing broken translocators. These other ruins were player built by another player, and I brought them in and I kind of beat them up a little bit more, made them kind of match the ruined aesthetic of the rest of this. You can use them for whatever you want. You can use all of them for whatever you want. You can rip them apart. You can make them your houses. I'm going to consider strong juniper wine to be gin. I agree. That sounds like gin to me. Mushrooms getting some... clearing this building out. Maybe making a first little house. So it is 1 in the afternoon now. We're going to move the spawn location to the village once we find it. No, spawn is going to stay here. However, as I said at some point, gotta make a little mushroom home. When you find your houses, anyone who wants to, I will move the house from where they are hidden to spawn, and you can just tell me where you want it. So if you want to have your houses here, you can do that. The village is hidden in a location that I thought would be fun for you to go and find it. It is not hidden someplace where I think would necessarily make a good spawn. I like this area for spawn, honestly. I will probably, when I get in on creative mode, I'll probably come around and clear out a lot of the bushes and stuff. I will probably, as always, set myself up at spawn. Make myself a little house and a shop and stuff. Maybe repair some of the ruins that I built. Rostran is in. Yeah, there's a ton of peat. Actually, one of the reasons why there's no buildings here is because I didn't want to cover up this big patch of peat. I thought that was too useful. Alright. We've got some people over this way to the west a bit. Haven't looked over here yet. Folks are up to. One of the things you will find about this Plains and Valleys, though, it doesn't make the sort of swampy terrain that Vanilla World Gen does. There was a player over here. Where'd you go? Ah, up here now. Yes, I see him. Which means there is less kind of little ponds and stuff. So, we got Alhari over here. Who was up here? So yeah, finding your initial reeds and stuff. Sturell's here, okay. Might be a little bit more work than usual. Follow Alhari for a bit, going off on a little exploration. Ah, Meth found tons. Awesome. Bringing some baskets back to spawn. It's so funny to see someone typing just standing still in a random location. There's a lot of these cliffs as well. This is part of the Plains and Valleys, so be careful. Don't run off a cliff. Nice view right there. I could put myself in spectator mode. But something about hovering over people's shoulders appeals to me. Careful. Chasing animals off cliffs for easy meat? Eh, you could do that. Get yourself in a tough spot here, Alhari. We do not have, why spectate when you can be a cryptid? Exactly. We do not have instability on for the dirt. I wanted it, the players insisted no, and I was overruled, which is fair enough. I'm not the one who's going to be playing on here most. I do like it, but I don't want to torture people. Dog rose. I think these are rose hips, right? Is that what dog rose is? The world is just so pretty. I'm so glad to invite everybody into this beautiful new world. Oh yeah, and you found some... At least the sedge and some of these other plants that used to be wildcraft are in vanilla now. We've got a little bit of extra stuff here. The shearing of bush is a thing again. I believe you still have to clip them, yeah. Like an animal in nature track. And here we see the wild Alhari staring into the abyss of the water. Oh, hi. Who spotted some reeds? Alhari uses a knife to cut the reeds to keep the roots intact. Oops. I got a little too close. It's not stealing. Accidental stealing. Ooh, butterfly? This game is so dang pretty, folks. I don't know if I've ever mentioned before. I think this game is pretty dang pretty. I think there's a ruin over there. When I was preloading the world, I just flew back and forth like a printer. And sun is feeding the local wildlife. I believe Rended Space is the name, right? Aha! Don't mind me. See what everyone's up to. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little bit of lag. I will say the server is running pretty well. Where are we, actually? Goodness, where are we? Ah, okay. To the west. Found a large ruin here. Crab spotted, plum tree. Ended Space has found a quite large ruin. Goodness knows what kind of secrets lie inside. Gotta keep up so I don't want to pick up anyone's stuff. Yeah, I actually found quite a few of those plum trees. I think finding fruit should not be too difficult. Alright, I'm gonna fly back east. A little bit faster than that. That's south. That's not east. They do. They're very pretty. And yeah, those are, Wildcraft Fruit and Nut, I believe. I believe those are modded. Alright, which way was it? Goodness. And Sun is the fastest explorer I ever did see. Came all this way already. Oop, a little bit of lag. It is likely that we will hit some lag, you know. You hate the boar? Oh, that's a vanilla change, is, pigs will now attack players if they have babies to defend their children. So if you're being attacked by boars, it's because they got babies. Hello, Rufty. Do we have fishing here? We have primitive survival, so you'll be able to use fish traps. Sure. Making a knife. Black-barred cub north of the large lake. This windmill? You over here? Yes. Oh, we've got so many folks on. It does mean a little bit of lag. Look at that, 11 players online. I don't think we got 11 players online for our, it'd be so funny if we really hit a bit. I won't. I'm paying careful attention to where I am. Don't worry. Yeah, even for our events, I don't think we had this many players on at once. This poor little creature in here. This little deer fawn. He's trapped in a hole. Oh, and there's the daddy. Also trapped in a hole, it would seem. Should pay attention to where you were not. Well, I mean, there's a 4,000 by 4,000 block area that you can explore. Uh-oh, do you remember how to run in with wolves? Oh yeah, I should also mention, and I meant to kind of announce this as well. Oh, we're getting a bit of lag here. Are folks getting lag on the server, or is that because I'm playing and streaming at the same time? No lag for you? Okay. Maybe it's just on my end. Entirely possible. I am streaming at high speed and playing on the multiplayer server. I'm glad that people are not experiencing lag. That's good. It's fine if I experience a bit of lag if I'm not even really playing. But yeah, we'll have to discuss how it will work with trimming the worlds, because 1.19 does now have a command for actually deleting, not just marking for regeneration, but actually deleting chunks, so that we can keep the world file size from becoming 18 gigabytes. He's coming up to... Is it the trader up here? Oh, Jerem Beber. Grizzly death. Killed by bear, it would seem. There were no areas that I could find that were completely free of dangerous creatures without going, like, in the jungle. Which would be, you know... What do we got here? We got a... Oddities Trader. Very handy. Ooh, Fanstress has returned with baskets, I believe. Can see Jaren Babber. Oh, that's Ensun. Too close encounter with a wolf. Oh no, I didn't see that. The Fanstress has brought some baskets for folks who need them. Some reeds. Wonderful, very kind. Teamwork. Oh, the apple tree is blooming, blossoming. Lovely. But yeah, so we will be deleting chunks. And there are parameters that will mark certain chunks to not be deleted. Anything that has a claimed chunks in it, so that means traders. Traders will not be removed because traders' chunks are claimed by the game. Player claims and spawn teleporter. I don't think the spawn teleporter is repaired yet, unless somebody already found a temporal gear and repaired it. Does not start out repaired. No, it's still broken. Still broken. Very, very start, early days. Even our spawn teleporter is not open yet. Ooh, we got a group of people over here. Watch out for those locusts. Who's that? Asturial. About to get killed again. Uh-oh, Rufty got killed by a boar. The start of the game. Start of a new world. Frost run over here getting some of this delicious peat. Very nice. Keep inventory is on, yes. You will keep your stuff if you die, don't worry. Every time I've ever asked folks what they prefer, everyone pretty much universally says, please keep the inventory. I don't want to lose my stuff, which is, especially in this game, very understandable. You have to work really hard to get a lot of, like, this game doesn't make it easy to get stuff like tools, especially metal tools. You don't want to lose that stuff. And I'm not trying to punish you for exploring and having fun, so somebody run off this way. This is the problem I always have when I do the events. Was this Asturial? Yes. I never know who to follow in order to get, like, the best footage, you know? So I'll kind of, like a wildlife photographer, kind of set up somewhere I think somebody will be running into frame. And then sometimes I'm wrong. It just stopped. Don't shake your fist at God. Try that again. So I'll do something like this. There we go. And then I get footage for an event recap video. That's how I would do it. Just constantly running around, although I would be in spectator mode. Are you heading over to where Ensun found that big ruin? And a bunch of wolves, as it turned out. Careful for that. Yes. I'm curious where that actually... It really just made a beeline off into the distance. Man, look at this world. Ooh, it's getting late. 5:20 in the afternoon. Hope everyone's got torches. Your first light source. And a cool spot for big base. Want to make a spawn house first? Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, General Babber. I'm coming, I'm coming. What'd you find, man? What is it? Oh, you got way up there, didn't you? There's quite a view. Above the cloud line, yeah. Oh, you went... We're east of spawn, right? Yeah. It's that big mountain. You went on a real adventure. It is gorgeous. Understatement of the century. Well, there's a lot of views like this. I told you, this is why I was so eager to use this Plains and Valleys mod. Because it really creates some gorgeous scenery. What's up here? And by the way, we are on granite at spawn. However, if you go a little ways in almost any direction, you will get other stone types. So we're not far from other stone types, and I like this valley the most. So you go actually. Where did you go? What the heck? Run back this way? South? How are people getting away from me? I'm flying. I don't see German Bebber's thingy. Gotta be a ways away from me. Huge friggin' lake, you say? Arctic supplies? Ah! Ah, there we go. Man, you really have to be pretty close to someone for their little tag to show up on the map, huh? Actually, this is probably not a lake, but an ocean. I would guess. We have 90% land cover, but we do have oceans, which is important because we need salt water to make salt with expanded foods. So I wanted to make sure we have some salt water. But not too much, because there's nothing in the ocean right now. Eventually, big oceans will probably be really useful and interesting. But as of right now, they're just kind of not. And crossing them sounds like it'll be a grand adventure, and then you try to do it, and it's just like, ugh. There's nothing here. And then you wind up extremely far away from everyone else. Uh-oh. Meph got, Shouldn't go underground, should I? Meph got eaten by a boar. In a building. Uh-oh, a Sturl got bitten to death. Bitten by what? Oh, I think I started saying, I don't think I finished. I tweaked the primitive survival, so we shouldn't get... okay, wolf. We shouldn't get venomous snakes, because the effect that it shows on your screen if you get bit by venom, is pretty harsh for people who have sensory issues like myself. Mushroom is... Look at this. Mushroom has built up a little house to spawn for everybody. Well, for himself at least. Perhaps everybody is welcome. How far apart are the teleport nodes? They should be 4K. That should be the default. However, there was not one here at spawn. So I built this one in creative mode, which means that the nearest ones will probably be 2K, because we're probably about halfway between them. Came compensated making all the poisonous. Well, we do have snakes. There are two types of snakes which are not venomous. So if you see a snake, it shouldn't bite you. Not because I didn't want there to be dangerous, one somewhere within the general generated area. I don't know what that's referring to. Please remind me if it's something I need to respond to. I forget quickly. Teleporter. Well, there should be... I think we're probably about halfway between naturally generated teleporters, so there will probably be some in each direction about 2,000 blocks away, instead of 4,000. But from there, they'll probably be about 4,000 apart. Enough over here doing a little archaeology. Digging some stuff out. What is a false strawberry? It's a berry. I think it looks like a strawberry. I don't know why they put in strawberries into the game which are not strawberries. Programmer joke. Elderberries located. Yeah, there's tons of berries and tons of fruit trees. So we do have that from Wildcraft at least. What we got here? I do not consent. Has returned from digging. Shovel over the shoulder. It's looking pretty nice, Mushroom. I'm gonna actually, so I don't block the screen, and jump over and see if I can remember who built some of these ruins, so I can give them proper credit. I meant to write that down. I think it's in here. No one's getting up to any nonsense. I think it was, is it Noita? Noit? Yes. These smaller ones were built by... Somebody correct my pronunciation if I got it wrong, but Noita, I believe. Or Noit. Noite. N-O-I-T-E. And adjusted by me. So, not exactly as they were built. Here we see the wild Owlhari, exploring in the darkness, somewhat dangerous. Got a storage vessel and quern already. Oh, those were in the ruins, right? Yeah, this windmill has a quern in it. And this is vanilla ruin as well. It's unlike the developers to just hand us something useful. But they did this time. We got calm rift activity at least. So we shouldn't be getting eaten by drifters tonight. Oh, look at that. Sunset. Windmill has a torch holder as well. Nice. Just gonna sit up here for a moment. One thing I'm very sad about, by the way, is the bonfires mod doesn't work on 1.19. Angry crab. Oh no. They got pinches and claws. Careful. We got about half the players are here at spawn. Running from pigs. Oh boy. Maybe not running fast enough. Sparrow, where are you at the moment? You're being attacked by crabs. Should have made a torch, yeah. I was gonna say, I'm surprised nobody seemed to have prioritized making light sources. We got a couple of torches here. Somebody made some. 735 minus 1410, my goodness gracious. Yeah, so there's a few torches at the windmill. Let's go see what Sparrow's up to. Oh, you're way out here. You found yourself an island. Beware of pigs, they're angry and hard to kill. They're angry if they have children, yeah. Watch for pinchy crabs. I don't need to worry, I'm a god. You can eat the crabs, though, if you manage to... You poke them right back. You're northeast of spawn? So I should... in this. Keep track of where everybody is. There we go. Forgot about torches. Hmm? Got some blueprints. Interesting. I saw those in some of the ruins. I'm not sure what they do. I think those are a new thing in Better Ruins. A little bit of light left. Try to speed run a torch. You can do it, I believe in you. At least it's a calm night. Not being beset by drifters. There's your quern. Campfire. You can do this. I believe in you, Sparrow. Mad boar. Yeah, the boars are very aggressive, it would seem. It seems like spears and stuff are going to be a priority until you can clear out all the critters near spawn and probably start breeding some of them. The buff cattail roots, nice. Oh, there goes my fenceress again. Eaten by a boar. Hate the boars. I kind of guessed you meant boars instead of boards. Worse than wolves, really. If you kill their babies, they'll stop being aggressive. Of course, you will be a monster as well, so, you know, give and take. Are there a lot of them at spawn? You know something, when I haven't actually played in survival mode in this world yet, because I was just building everything. I think when I saw that there were tons of pigs around, I didn't really think about it. The fact that they have changed them to be aggressive if they have babies. Keeping you company, Sparrow. Hey, you done it! Yay! Sparrow made fire! Oh no! Man, you guys are really having a hard time with those pigs, huh? Sparrow may have been stuck in the dark for a while. But at least they're not being killed by pigs over and over again. Dozens of times with a spear? Did you stab with the spear or did you throw the spear? Carpet pattern in the vessel? Oh. Oh crap. You got, oh my goodness, you got some loot here. You've been busy, friend. Only have one. Ah, okay. Yeah, they do way more damage if you throw them. But you do obviously need multiple. Oh, Spud is giving you a round of applause in the chat. Alright, I gotta go see what's going on back at spawn. Good luck to you, Sparrow. Folks have got torches at least. Yeah, I believe you can make tools out of chert. So you don't necessarily have to have flint. You can probably make some quick and dirty spears out of chert stones. Again, if you get the babies, then the adults will no longer be aggressive. They're only aggressive if they're defending their children. Babies are easier to kill, but also they run away from you, so... Trying to secure spawn. Might be a good idea to build a wall around spawn at some point. Maybe that will be one of my jobs, eh? I finally start playing for real. Oh, they do recover health slowly over time as well. Oof. Exploring the ruins in the dead of night. Oop, oop. Where'd you go? I found a bit of bony soil. Path blocks? Where is Asturial, actually? You at spawn, or are you off in the distance? A large ruin. Alright, let's go pay a visit to them. Don't mind me. Okay. Ah, I'm glad I pinned spawn on the map. That was clever. Large but empty. Aww. That is an unfortunate thing about a lot of the vanilla ruins. A lot of them look a lot nicer than the old ones, but I find that most of them are kind of empty. There are path blocks, though. You're right about that. Interesting how the path blocks are like dark brown on the map. Something west to check out, Tim. Oh, you're not with End Sun. I thought the two of you were together. Following. Continuing my documentary. Read backpack created. Oh, there goes End Sun again. Wait, read backpack. You mean a basket? I haven't seen a wild boar death in a while. Basket, okay. I was gonna say, is there a new type of backpack? Oh, another ruin there. Oh, it's quite a big one. You get the map. I don't have a light source with me. Whatever makes it so it naps both sides is fabulous. Yeah, the napping is an accessibility mod, and again, I need to look into it and see if there's a way to toggle it in case anyone doesn't want it. Maybe everybody wants it. Maybe everyone's happy with it. But if there's anyone who prefers the vanilla napping style... Ooh. Oh ho ho ho. Oh, we're following down here. Pig killed! Congratulations! Yay! Does anyone claim the sod roof ruin right by spawn? I don't think anyone... It could be a dungeon. I have not explored here, so I don't know. Like I say, when I was pre-generating the world, I just kind of went back and forth like a laser printer. Let me get some footage. Ignore me. Get some B-roll. It's always important to get enough B-roll. It's a lesson. It's a hard lesson I learned from my first 100 Days video, where I did not make enough B-roll. Although people apparently still like the video anyway. Uh-oh. Anything I'm putting down? Okay, yeah. Ah. You're running. Yeah, there's some guys down there, wasn't there? This is real deep underground. Well, maybe that was a dungeon. As I say, I truly have not explored these types of ruins. I explored the spawn valley, and then I found a spot for the hidden village, and then I laser printer back and forth a 4,000 by 4,000 block area. Ooh. Goodness. Is this where you're setting up shop? Oh wow, look at the map. That's a huge ruin. Wow. Shame it's so dark, you can't see it very well. Ooh. That's not a fun sound. A nightmare-inducing sound, and it's also a sound that spawns in more mobs. Which is why those are there. Oh no! Ooh, nicely done. Sorry, I guess you are listening to the audio on stream, right? You suddenly hear a bell. Yes, it's not near you. It's quite a ways away. Alright, Sterl, your explorations are wonderful. I'm just gonna check back in at spawn and see what the spawn folks are up to. Folks are hunkered down indoors now. Free quern provided by the game. Clearing out the windmill. We got more lights over here. It's just a campfire. Oh, it's not a campfire, it's a pit kiln. People are making progress right away. 49 cattail root and more cooking. Wow. The pit kiln over here. By the way, just a reminder to everyone, once again, our spawn area is rainfall almost all the time. I have not seen rain yet, but I had time paused while I was building. Just keep that in mind when you're building stuff like pit kilns. You might want to put a roof over it in case it starts raining. Where are Arrow, Song, and Frost Wren? Oh, that's right. You're over at like an island, right? Don't mind me. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm not here. Ignore me. Ignore me. Just ignore me. Ignore me. Ignore me. Oh no! Oh, Meph died. What got you, Meph? Weird when it just says died. Crow's eyes are not crowberries. Oh no! Well, I'm all turned around. Let's follow Frost Wren for a bit. Setting up shop over here. Just learn to read fruits before eating, like I do in my... Yeah, there's poisonous berries for sure. That's the wildcraft stuff. Oh, you're getting clay. I see. Nice. What are we doing? It's 1 in the morning. Not too much longer before the sun should start coming up, actually. It's just the start of May. It feels so wrong to me that dirt doesn't fall. It's only 1 AM. I think the sun should be coming up around like 4:30, something like that. I could be wrong. Like not full sunrise, but like the sky should be getting lighter within a few hours. Let's see if we can catch up to Barrow. See anything? Oh. Are you going along the coastline, Sparrow? I actually have no idea where you are. I mean, I could just teleport to you. Where are you heading east? It's just blackness here now. Wherever the distractions lead. Go. Light! Be a boring stream if it's just blackness the whole way. Alright, I'm gonna TP self Sparrow. Ignore me? Ignore me? I'm not here. Ignore me. Moving off northwards. Now this huge beach, sand's getting in everywhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nature documentary. Oh. I mean, the bear chased you into a wolf pack, so. A little bit unfair. Gotta go. Well, thank you for joining us for the start of the server, Alhari. I hope you have fun on here. Look at that. Big dealt with. Building a nice wall here. Yes. Roof there. It's so nice to see everyone with their little campfires. Cooked pork available at the mill ruin. Pork chops and bacon for all. Over here. You gotta go as well? Thanks for hanging out, Mushroom. Ah, Sparrow came this way. Taking a new direction to run off in. Going the way of Asturiel and Sun. Remember, everyone, I'm allergic to raspberries, so don't feed them to me. Also, I hate them, because they make my mouth burn and itch. Also, they are pokey. Careful about that. They'll bite you back. You're making me consider what an allergies mod would be like. Please, I get enough of it in real life. I'm logged out. Time, actually. It's almost 9:30. My time. A little over half an hour. And then, stream will be over, but the server will remain open. And again, if anyone's watching and you want in on this, it is... The minimum is only $1 a month on Patreon just to keep the server going. So new people are very welcome to come and play. As long as you're nice. If you're not nice, you're not welcome. I'm not here, ignore me. Don't worry about it. What you cooking? Poultry. What poor innocent creature have you murdered? Yeah, we love nice friends. Where's Jimberbebber, actually? I saw you over this way earlier. I've seen you in a while. I'm coming. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm not here. Ah, this big lake. Oh, you're doing pretty well. It's your first fire pit killing. First pit killing, I mean. And fire pit. Some stuff in there. Server owes me 32 pieces of firewood. It's probably just a syncing error. Try not to worry too much. Get a nice little spot here, big forest. Which will not be constantly regrowing and taking over the server. What is this? Through something. Oh, it's just vines, okay. It's like, it looked like some kind of creature in the water. There will be occasional bioluminescent sea critters, by the way. From Primitive Survival. Got, sorry for the noise. Bag of pretzels is just bumping up against my mouse cable. Crunch, crunch, crinkle, crunch, crunch. Might set up shop in this here valley. I will say, I gave a few moments of thought to the possibility of putting your houses right in here. But I was like, it's too close to spawn, and for sure somebody will get curious about the big mountain and come and look. And sure enough, you would have found it in about 20 minutes. So I'm glad I put it somewhere a little bit better hidden than that. Are you making your first charcoal already? Nice. Very nice. Look at this. This guy's getting lighter already. What time is it? 3:15. You can already start to see a little. That's what I thought. Something in the sky. Anyone else seeing this? Is it a cloud? Or is it, oh, that's the moon! Had the houses in the sky. Oh no, they're onto me! Didn't get interested in the mountain, got interested in the funky looking valley. Yeah, well. If I had put the houses in there, you would have found them pretty quick, basically. Too quickly. It would have been too fast. Dawn of day 2. How many days remain? You get yourself a nice forest here. And you got these bald cypress trees as well. That white, very pale colored wood is so nice. Alright. Let's see, who have I not harassed in a while? Oop. I'm not here, ignore me. Storiel and Son. Off adventuring. False orange tree, false strawberries. It's from Liecraft. They are all from Wildcraft. I don't know why they've got false anything in there, really, but... Uh-oh. I was just there. Yes. Avenge your father. Watch out for the wolves. And there's the little baby, the cause of all the trouble. I think the aggression of boars is maybe a little bit higher than it should be. Might ask Mr. Tyrone to maybe reduce that a bit. I could also, you know, reduce the strength of... Oh, what? I could also reduce the strength of enemies so that they don't hit as hard. But then that might make things a little bit... Oh, no. Speaking of wolves... I know, it's difficult to strike the balance, isn't it? Between too difficult and too easy. Charcoal pit ready already. Let's go see how spawn's doing. Gotta get started on molds. Ooh. Fensterous. Underground. Scavenging a rooster. Let's follow him. Oop, I'm not here. Don't mind me. Ignore me. Ignore me. Don't pay any attention to me. I'm having too much fun annoying people. It's not a good precedent to set. Doing some caving. Scavenging a rooster underground. I heard of cock on the rock. What sort of Copper? I think this is surface copper, actually. Although, there's no stones above. Could be that they got wiped out by the Verge thing. Copper deposit, yes. Found copper anyway. What is that? Wait, what is that? Oh, is that a baby fox? I'm not here, ignore me. Is that a baby fox? Probably dead now. Dead hare. Oh, it was a hare. Huh. Huh. Been abandoned. Dirt. Good news on the dirt front. There is plenty of it around. Are you alone here at spawn? Oh, you are. Where'd everybody go? So many wolves. You found a real wolf-infested spot over there. Well, now we know that the configure everything mod wasn't the problem. I can re-add that, and one of the things it'll allow me to configure is animal and just spawns in general, creature spawns. Oh, it was a fox pup. It wasn't a hare. I was like, that's a new shape. It looked like a little squirrel. So if we wind up having a problem with, for example, too many wolves or too many bears in a way that it's making the game less fun for people, I can tweak the spawns a bit. No? Oh. Darkness. What happened? Torch went out. Oh no, because we went in the water? Crouched in the water. Oh boy. Well, as a, as an impartial observer, I cannot interfere. If anyone wants to come help Mephansterus, though. Oh. Oh no, that's not you. Where are you? Oh, you're... I can't see any better than you can. I think Tyrant-made wolves spawn more in biomes. Or in more biomes, you mean? It could be the world gen, like, I definitely found a spot that was too many wolves before. It could be partly that the Plains and Valleys world gen is creating more areas where wolves can spawn, but I can, like, decrease the amount of them that can spawn or change the requirements and stuff like that if I have to. You're gonna have a heck of a time getting out of here, Meph. Unless somebody manages to come help you. Branded space is nearby. You call for help, you know. I'm sure somebody would come. I can't help because I'm not here. Help is on the way! This is not enjoyable, okay. I'll take a look and see if I can tweak, let's see. Look at the config files. The files are really intimidating because they list every single creature in the game. Oh wait, did I remove config everything? I did. Okay, so I'm going to need to re-add that. But the configuration folder is still here. Spawn conditions. Yeah, they have every single different mob in the game listed in one big file. But I can adjust, like, the group size, or... Oh! Help has arrived! I do not consent the savior. Be careful throwing a torch down here. Yay! Teamwork. He didn't have to starve to death. It's not even like in Minecraft, if you had the patience, you could just dig yourself out with your hands. But in this game, you can't break stone with your hands. It's too realism. Too much realism here. Oh, look at the sky. I love this right here. This landform is why I chose this this location. Plus the fact that there was already some ruins here. Slight chance of making a fire and more choices. Yeah, it is very hard in the dark near water. For sure. You could have just, like, placed dirt all around. Ah, that's what you're doing, okay. Well, in any case, you got rescued, so hooray. Ooh, excuse me. Rescue is better, yeah. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I'll follow you for a bit. This is one of Noita's ruins. Partially adjusted. By me. Oh no, more wolves! Pretty neat. I think this is like a bathhouse or something like that. There's like benches in the water. Need to make improvised armor? That would be a good idea. I mean, you don't have to go out to wolf country yet. There are not wolves at spawn, at least. Yeah, the apple tree is blooming. On your first caravan? Very nice. Got jumped by a bear and lived to tell the tale. Congratulations. Well done. That is not easy to do. I bet you got some skills. Are these? Okay, blackcurrants. That's fine. Blackcurrants are fine. Just keep these raspberries away from me. That's true, yeah, you can get in the water. They don't swim as fast. And they're not very good at diving. Got some rain incoming finally. Be cloudy. Oh, we got some rifts opening. Aged bed? Goodness. Actually, let's go check in with Sparrow. Oops. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm not here. Where are we? We are to the west. Slightly north of spawn. Wow, there's big ruins here. My goodness. I think these are vanilla ones as well. This is the thing with this Plains and Valleys. You get so much flat terrain that the really big ruins get a chance to spawn. Get to enjoy them. Yeah, aged. Oh, there's several aged beds here. No spoilers, no spoilers. Nothing. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. How's your adventure going, Sparrow? How far are we? A little ways. A little ways away. Lots of food. Nice. This is a nice little ruin. There's so many ones like this that it's just like a whole village. I think for me it would be very fun to just fix up a bunch of these stuff here. I shouldn't be spoiling anything. But I'm curious. There's this weird road thing that leads to nowhere. Fascinating. Wild Sparrow Song. You've got a vessel on your back, a vessel in your hands. You gonna carry all that stuff all the way back to spawn as well? The new seed bags look nice, don't they? Oh, the grain piles look a little bit weird. Or, no, not the grain, the flour piles. Look, they're like little pyramids. If you don't die. Well, if you do die, then it's a really fast way to get back to spawn, I guess. I'm not sure how that works with things you're carrying, though. I think if you have, like, using carry-on, I think... I'm not sure what happens. I don't know if it drops, or if it stays with you, or if you lose it, or what. I do not know. You drop the one in your hands? Careful. Careful. So how much stuff are you going to get before you head back? You still got some inventory space left? The temptation to explore and fill your pockets and not leave anything behind is one that I know very well. Just go a little bit further. There could be something really cool. Oh yeah, don't know if I finished explaining. Chunks with claimed blocks will not be deleted, and chunks where at least one block has been broken or placed by a player should not be deleted when we trim the world. So if you see an area that you want to make sure doesn't disappear, either claim a block or two, or break or place a couple blocks. All the pro picking. Well, I mean, the pro pick just tells you, like, approximations, like the percent chance that something might be there. It doesn't tell you what is there. Oh, I mean, I can choose how many blocks. It doesn't have to be one block. I was thinking I would set it to one block to make it easy for people to mark areas that they want to keep, so you don't have to be constantly breaking and placing 10 blocks at a time. Especially since you can't see the chunk borders. So you don't know exactly where a chunk ends. I can make it more, but... I mean, how many chunks do you think you're gonna mark by pro picking? Claiming is easy. Well, there's a limit to how much you can claim. And it's also a lot more work than just throwing down a block or two. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We have a little while before I start needing to trim anything. But I wanted to make sure that everyone is aware from the start that if there's something that you want to make sure you don't lose, you gotta mark it somehow. Do at least 12 blocks. The thing is, 12 blocks is a lot of blocks. And again, you don't know where the chunk borders are. So if you find an area you really like, how many times are you gonna place down 12 blocks? We'll see. Elected to do that when you trimmed your world and lost 3 meteoric iron deposits. Oof. Had your trim setting at 25. See, 25 is so much, I feel. Like, again, considering the fact that this is a multiplayer server and most of the players... I'm the only one who can see the chunk borders, because you have to have admin privileges to turn chunk borders on, because it's a debug command. So expecting people to break or place 25 blocks every time they find something they don't want to lose is kind of a lot. Didn't consider unclaimed deposits, yeah. Is trimming grass count? I do not know, actually. I'm not sure how that is configured. Maybe? I was just gonna have it at like 1 or 2 blocks. To make sure that, like, it's easy to mark an area that you don't want to lose. Regen makes when you regenerate chunks, there are certain things that don't regenerate the same way every time. Traders don't regenerate the same way every time, but they are claimed by the game, so they're safe. Plants, all plants are randomly generated. Ore is randomly generated. The pro pick tells you the percent chance that something might be there, but it doesn't tell you for sure if it's there or not. So, probably mod the command to allow lower privileges. That's the translocator. Yeah, see, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like, people go around leaving waypoints at, like, plants that they like, berry bushes or trees that they want to come back to. And if you want to mark every single one of those to make sure they're still there next time, that's a lot of work if it's more than a few edits. You haven't seen any? I've seen some crops around. Yeah, Sparrow even marks the flowers. And they definitely are somewhat randomly generated. Yeah, we can't... I think you're right, we can't make flower seeds. I may, as I said, I may add the wild farming mod later. But again, I promise we'll make sure that we don't have the trees regrowing and all that stuff. It would only be for mushroom farming and making flower seeds, which is not the worst thing to have in the game. This is a lovely area too, isn't it? A little more B-roll. Oh. There, getting some flowers. Home? You marking this? Where you want to live? Nice spot. Alright, I've been following you for a while. I'm gonna head back to spawn, see what people are up to. Oop, excuse me, I'm not here, ignore me. Ugh, my poor neck. But he's making their progress. Thanks for following Pepe Gahunta. Cool. Weird. Disappeared for a sec there, Meth. Got mushrooms little building over here. The kiln's still going. I will say, these beams are really useful for building and decorating. Very difficult to remove. Sometimes it's easy, but sometimes you can't quite seem to find the very precise spot. Just found flax, hey, congrats! They can be difficult to remove. I feel like the targeting on those should be a little more generous. I give some feedback. You want some B-roll? Are you still gratitude? We haven't checked in on Jammer Beber in a bit. Coming over. Oop. There we go. Watch Jammer Beber for a bit. Get some more B-roll. Nearly 3 years of playing and restarting Worlds, finally made my first windmill. Oh my goodness, congrats! Look forward to making it to the Steel Age for the first time ever. Good luck. Steel is a lot of work. I was very surprised by how long it took me to make it in that 100 days video. Malefactor? I'm over here getting some Jammer Beber B-roll. It means I gotta disable the HUD so I can't see the chat for a minute. I just heard my cat making some kind of mischief. Oh, we get 10 more minutes and then the stream will be over. Obviously, server is not going anywhere. Won't have all that much time to play this week. Portal on your bed? Oh no! All kinds of stuff cooking up over here. Want to hop on voice chat after the stream? I'm gonna leave you to this, Em. And back over to spawn. Start winding down. I think I can go through this way. Look at these landscapes. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way again. How do I keep doing this? I have a map in the corner. How do I keep losing my sense of direction? Why did I think German Beber was on the north side of that lake? This way. Some highlands up here. I really do miss all those wildcraft plants, though. Like, I hope they get I was really hoping that the rest of the plants would be re-added soon, but I don't know how long it's gonna be, and they're world gen. It's a world gen mod, you know. So like, you gotta have it early. We can add it later, but that's gonna mean there's gonna be like some hard lines between without wildcraft and with wildcraft. So you're a little late. Weirdest thing about this world, not found any tin deposits. Honestly, that is, if you've got everything on default settings, tin is obscenely rare. They really make it almost impossible to find, which is why... Oh, I stole somebody's... I don't know whose this is. I'm gonna just drop it in the basket here. Sorry. I don't know whose that is, sorry. Yeah, tin is extremely rare, which is why I crank up the origin rates on my servers. No, you're not just cursed. It's really super hard. Separate model for herbs and spices, just unpolished. Oh, is it made? Is it released? All right, thank you for being here for launch, Meph, and for helping everybody out with everything. I'll be heading off in a few minutes here too. I'm starting to lose my voice actually. Let me actually and spices, you say? I haven't looked at new stuff in a little while. A moment. Is it called Wildcraft? Trees and shrubs. Trees. Oh, herbs and spices. There it is. I didn't even see this. I might add this. This is actually what I was looking for. I was sad that I didn't have. I didn't realize it had been released. Thanks for letting me know, Pat. Alright. I might throw that on, actually. I've already pre-generated so much, I might, like... I'm gonna download it. Shouldn't do that now, I should wait till the stream's over. I might, like, use that chunk trimming command already. How does that work, though, if, like... We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. My brain's becoming mush now. It's almost 10 p.m. and I've been working all day. Get tomorrow off, though. I'm looking forward to it. I got a 5-kilogram bag of mixed onions. It was on a discount. And I'm gonna do some serious pickling tomorrow. So, alright, I think I might wind things down now, because I am losing my voice and getting very tired. Everyone's off on their own little projects. We had a slightly bumpy start at the very beginning, but everyone is getting going. So things to remind me, I'll look into the spawn conditions thing and see if I can tweak the wolves so they don't spawn quite so much. Excuse me. Look into that herbs and spices thing, which I wish I had spotted it first. I didn't even realize it was out. Maybe I'll regenerate some of the worlds so that we get those in. Or maybe they'll just be 2,000 blocks away in any direction from spawn. We'll see. Was there anything else? I want to put the clues for the player houses on the Discord for anyone who wasn't here for the stream. Is that everything? If there's anything else, somebody let me know. Alright, that's all I remember. I need to rest my voice, I need to get up and walk around, stretch my legs, and feed the cat and all of that. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm so excited about this new server and fun things that we'll get to do on here. Everyone enjoy. The old server will still be up for a little while if you need anything from there. But yeah, I'm clearly losing now. I'll give meep scritches for you, absolutely. But all right, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your Sunday, and bye.